your own legacy or your own way to communicate with the younger generations? And why would they pick architecture, or why would they follow the path that you've created so far?
Well,
Or
I
what
would
advice would you
say
give them?
I have 9 nephews and nieces, and I would say not all of them, but 80% of them want to be an architect. I guess I've always like kept them interested or like engage them into what I do and have them excited. So by showing them, even like photos or taking them to what I've done or telling them stories or showing them the models, the physical models. So for them, like being so young, the way I engage them or the way I just, and it's just because that's part of me. I'm an architect, so it's part of me. So the way I share my life or who I am with them is just by, you know, they are kids, so just by playing with them and, playing through my work. So it is, showing them the models, having them play with my models, not playing like destroying them because that is another story that they have they've done, but just like, like teaching them or like showing them what things are, explaining to them what things are so they have a good understanding and they start engaging things or understanding things from an early age from different points of perspective or so what does that mean? I don't know. It's just by sharing your interests and whoever is interested in it will be engaged in it as well, So far they have, even my husband, he's not an architect, but like I would take him like to see architecture or to even like to see my own projects or whatever I do or work on. I I don't know. I just tell a story or just like share it with them and they just engage it, and that's it. So because ultimately architecture we all live in it, right? So then it's a good way of showing someone what we are, who we are is any space we are in. It's just like seeing beyond the table or the chairs, or so it's explaining or showing like how the spaces are thought out, or why they are thought out in a way or in another way, or how they should have been thought out, and just seeing beyond what we physically have or see. So as and you in the future as an architect as well, you are gonna be able and you are being able to see beyond the four walls, right? And like what that means and how that gets done and why it's done that way. So I think it's by explaining that to people who don't know, it's I don't know, it's cool and they love it. I don't know.
And every time that I've seen your work, some of your work, so every morning, how does Lucia wake up and say, you know what, I have an idea?
Well,
Or how does your design start?
it doesn't happen in the morning. It happens at night when I'm sleeping. So I have dreams of things. So typically the ideas, and I would not say the ideas, but yeah, the solutions to issues or problems or like things that you need to solve, like function-wise, aesthetically, whatever that you are working on, and you are thinking that if that like the idea is not there, typically happens to me either in the shower or when I'm sleeping. So what especially with construction details, when I'm in that phase that I'm like working on the construction side of it, um, I have a notebook by my bed. That's a little crazy, but I do. So whenever that I'm dreaming and I'm thinking about something and the idea comes up, I wake up and then I draft it or I just like take notes and I keep sleeping. So then next morning I remember. Because it's funny, but yeah, it really happens that way that once your mind is off for whatever reason you keep thinking about it, and yeah, and the solutions come up. So it happens during the night, and then in the morning you wake up like all excited because you solved something. Yeah.
I mean, the years that I've been in school so far, I know it's a really dominated man career.
Yeah.
I mean, so far, like in all my classes, I either have either 3 girls max, or
That's
sometimes
funny.
just one female in the.
In Europe, it's different, I guess.
So how will you? Let's say I know many people are gonna watch this video, and most of them are females. And how will you communicate with them and letting them know that the architect that you are, successful for myself, and coming from Spain and moving to LA, and now working with Peter Polson. How is that gonna? How will you tell a female, like architecture should be your career, or you
Yeah,
should
of
follow?
course. I mean, I don't even think about it. You just, I think it's not a sex thing in terms of like it's a female or a male thing. I think ideas are abstract and they have no sex, right? So I don't know. I never even like thought about like back in school. I could not even tell how many, men or women there were in my class. We just were.
Yeah.
But now, even like professors, we had women as professors and we have like, males. So what would I would say? Do not think about it and just like don't let that be part of your, who you are or anything. It's just, even like the pride and sometimes I have to say that yes, women, we are more multitasking and we can manage better for a lot of things. So I think that we should take that in our advantage, just to be good managers and good, architects, like being able to deal with a lot of things. So, and for certain things, we have better ideas too, because the sensitivity, we are more sensitive to, certain details or certain things. So, yeah, I would just say just like use, that female, I don't know.
Gene.
Yeah, and just make not only use of it but like take advantage of it. So yeah, and just like go for it. Like not because you are a woman you are not gonna be able to succeed or to get somewhere. If you wanna do something, if you dream it, you can do it. So it's not a female or male thing. You can do it. That's it. Yeah.
So far, I do not have no more questions. But what else can you tell me about yourself, or what else do you think is necessary that I need, or would you like the audience to know about yourself?
Well, myself, even less about myself. I would just say, as an architect, after having been in your position as a student, I would just, give the advice of, yes, follow your dreams and your, like, what you guys feel that you like to be doing and not to have any fears about it, because, for me, it was really hard. All my family's in Spain. I came all the way out here by myself, leaving everything behind. And not behind meaning like I don't talk to them, just behind meaning, starting something on my own. And I had my brother out there. I could have had a career out there, and I wanted to follow and to pursue my own dreams. So that, as part of myself, I think is the best thing that I would encourage everyone to do. Where if you have a dream, if you want to pursue certain path in your career, just go for it and pursue it, and with no fears or don't put barriers to yourself where there are none, and just work hard during the school, and then it's gonna get worse. But in a good way, at least you will get paid for it.
Yeah.
But I think it's a fun path, and just the satisfaction of your hard work gets materialized and like gets physical and real and tangible, and that everyone and anyone can experience it, can see it, look at it, have an opinion about it. It's just awesome. So yes, work hard to get there and to someday build your own things and be able to design and create your own practice. So that's it.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It was a pleasure having you on this channel, and I hope to
Thank
keep
you for
in touch.
having me. Yeah, for whatever you need. Yeah.
Keep in touch, and for further advice or just to, let's say, someday work together.
Yeah.
That'll be
No problem. You're here in Europe.
Europe. I love Europe. I love Europe. I'm actually thinking of doing my master's in Catalonia. So
Oh,
I'll see
really? That's cool.
how that works out.
That's fun. I totally encourage you to do that. That's cool.
Because when we first met, I did tell you that I was looking into transferring out of the country.
Uh-huh.
And I did. I was gonna submit applications to Catalonia and to actually the school you were gonna go to. I mean, you
Yeah.
went,
Yeah.
and I got accepted first in Escuela Libre de Arquitectura. So I
Well,
don't
you
know.
never know.
Yeah.
Life is long. It's short, but it's long. Like to life. You never know what can happen, and I had no idea I was going to be here. Today, and it's awesome, and I totally encourage the uh, the idea of like having different experiences once you leave. You are here, and you're even like me being back in Spain and having this mindset of how architecture is, or having all the influence from European architects and like even American architects or like world architects. But then coming here and working here, seeing how architects think and how things work, even like culturally and professionally, um, having all those experiences on that affects your architecture, and that has an impact in how you think, how you are. And I would say the way I would design a few years ago is different, than the way I design today, because of the architects or the friends or the people I've been around, the experiences I've had, and how I see different, how I see things differently today. So it is awesome to just, have if you have the opportunity to just like go and explore and like have different experiences in different countries or cultures. Oh my God, do it.
It'd be perfect.
Yeah, it is, and it changes you, and I think for good, because all that you take it with you, and yeah, there's a lot out there to learn to see. So you should.
Thank you once again,
Yeah.
and
Cool.
you'll call it a night.
Bye.
Thank you.